Hello fellow classmates and Mrs. Torres. Today I will be demonstrating how to make chop suey. So let's get cooking. Okay, so first of all we're going to be starting with our ingredients for chop suey. First of all we have our 1 whole onion chopped. Next we have our 2 cups of cabbage cut into strips. Then we have our 1 can of baby corn already chopped. Next, we have our 1 cup of carrots, refrigerated carrots. Unfortunately, this was the only carrots we have, but you can also use the fresh carrots if you want and just cut them into small pieces. Okay, and then we have our 2 cups of broccoli. Now, the reason why I put more broccoli than the rest was because I like broccoli. It's one of my favorite vegetables. And then we have shad mushroom. Here we have our chicken thighs. I prefer chicken thighs because there's a little fat in it and it's juicy. But you can also use chicken breast if you want it. That's also okay. Now we have our oil, vegetable oil. Next we have our Mamacita branded chop suey mix. Mixed with about 14.5 ounces of water. And then we have our iodized salt. And lastly, our pure ground black pepper. Okay, so now that we got all of our ingredients prepared, let's go ahead and start cooking our chop suey. Okay, so you want to make sure that it's on high heat because chop suey, we want it's known to be cooked fast. We want to make sure that everything is cooked thoroughly. The first step is to add on the chicken thighs. We want to make sure that the chicken is all cooked. Okay? We don't want anyone to get sick. Now we just have to wait probably about a minute or 2 for the chicken to turn white for our next step, which is to add the oil. Now you notice that the chicken here is starting to turn white. Real soon, we're going to be going to add the 5 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Okay, now that our chicken is white, you see the color right there? We're going to add on the 5 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Okay, got that done. Now we're going to go and keep stirring it for a few minutes before we add on our other ingredients. Okay, so right now I'm going to be adding just a dash of salt and pepper. There we go. Okay, that's enough. And pepper. Okay, now I'm going to keep stirring it. Pretty soon I'm going to be adding our onions next. Now we're ready to put the onions. Let's go ahead and do that. Now I'm going to be stirring it for 2 more minutes. Now we're ready to put in the rest of the vegetables. First of all, we have our 1 cup of carrots. We want to make because carrots is harder, so we want to cook this one first. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put that. Now we have our corn. Next is broccoli. Now our shad mushroom. And then lastly, our cabbage. The reason why we put cabbage at the top is because cabbage is easy to cook. It's really fast. And then finally put the Mamacita chop suey mix. Now what you want to do is pour it around all of the vegetables. So go ahead and do that. Because get all the flavors sink into the vegetable. That's all of it. Now I'm gonna be waiting for about a minute for all the flavor to sink. What we did was we make sure that the sauce is boiling, and so now we're gonna be mixing it. Mixing all the vegetables. This is why we call it stir fry, because we're stirring the vegetables. That looks great. So now I'm gonna go ahead and taste it to see if it's according to my taste. Want to put a little more flavor, you could add on either salt or also soy sauce. So right now I'm just going to go ahead and put a little bit of salt. And that should be good. That's it. And I'm going to be turning off stove. And that should be good. Okay, so right now I have my little brother Dominic right over here. He's gonna try out my homemade chop suey. So go ahead, Dick. And we'll see what he thinks of it. How's it, Nick?
Good.
Yeah? Look at the camera and say it.
Good.
So that concludes my how to make chop suey presentation, demonstrative speech. I really hope you enjoyed this video. And I really hope that you apply this at home. It's actually very easy to make. The instructions are very easy to follow, and it's also very delicious. So, thank you.